Okay, hello everybody. My name is Joe Carter, and today I'm going to be demonstrating a mission playthrough for my River Rats US Navy SEALs in Vietnam. So basically it's called River Rats SEAL Team. And you command a team of 6 United States Navy SEAL Team members for a one-year tour of duty in the year 1968, and you conduct missions in South Vietnam in the Mekong Delta region against the Viet Cong. And all missions take place at night. They're clandestine missions, so you it's basically land combat. Let me go ahead and just start going through the maps first and explaining things. This is the travel zone map, and then it has the weather, and like here we have good, poor, bad. So this mission we're going to have good weather. They're all night. And here's the SEAL insertion extraction point, like maybe a Huey chopper, air cavalry chopper, or they get inserted by choppers, or by PBRs or PCFs. So this is where, this isn't the base, but this is the insertion extraction point. And then you travel through you roll through each travel zone until you reach the MZ's mission zone. And then depending on the weather stays the same the entire mission. So this mission, it will be good weather. And that's pretty much it for that. Now there's another map under here. I had to stack them because there's not enough space. Usually I spread them out across the table, but to fit them all in the camera I have to stack them. This is the, okay, let me go down here first. Okay, this is the SEAL team combat map. And we have the terrain ranges. Like if it's dense jungle, you can only use a close range because of the distance. And then if it's sparse, we have close, medium, and if it's rice paddy field, it's close, medium, long range. And then we have the weapon ranges for the SEAL team. It shows what ranges they can attack from. For example, an AK-47, if you pick up an AK-47 from a dead Viet Cong soldier, you can do that. And you have to be in the close range zone. But it shows close CML, close, medium, long range. That's the attack ranges that you can attack from. Let me just go ahead and move this here for now. This is the Viet Cong mat. So basically these are the SEAL team members, 6 of them. And each zone terrain, each travel zone, you travel through here. You're going to travel through, this is the team. And each time, like if you move into this one, you're going to roll a bunch of times for encounters and stuff while you're traveling to the assigned zone. And then each of these orange boxes is a zone. There's no like specific area. This is abstracted, like most of my games, like the River Rats, the PBRs and PCFs game, and then the Firebirds games. So the locations are abstracted. So use your imagination where you are. And so basically, if we move into one of those, each zone we move into, we're going to move this back and forth. This says dense jungle, sparse jungle, and rice paddy fields. So let's go over here. These are the SEAL team equipment mats. This is where you arm your SEAL team before each mission. Like here, I'm already armed and set up for our first mission, encounter mission. This game only focuses on encounters, not all the missions, or maybe nothing happened. So you're going to see action every single mission. So here we have the ammo for the M21 is my sniper. That's me. I'm SEAL number 1, and I'm the team member leader. And so when you fire, you move it like that. Fire. You can only attack 1 time per combat round. And then you move it down and fire, and it's empty. Once it hits this box, it's empty. And then you can remove it or just leave it, whatever. So full, empty. And we have an M16. Stoner 6.3 is a machine gun, a specialized machine gun the SEAL team used. And it's kind of like an M60, but I guess it's a little bit lighter. And all of these, like for example, the M21 is requires bonus points. Bonus points you start out with. This is a long campaign game, so we start out with 10 bonus points. You earn bonus points by let me double check. I haven't played this in a really long time. It's not because I don't think it's a great game, but I've been so busy with designing other games. I probably haven't played this in about a year or so. So some of the rules are a little bit fuzzy. Let me double check. Yeah, you earn bonus points per Viet Cong kill, and you earn them for a successful mission. So for both. That's the way you earn bonus points. And like I said, bonus points are also used... Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me just show you this here. So some weapons require bonus points. Like this required 4 bonus points, the M21 sniper rifle. You have to purchase, or to equip it each mission, you have to spend bonus points. Now something like the M16 is standard issue, requires no bonus points. The Stoner 6.3 MG, no bonus points. The M1911 pistol, it's basically a 45, no bonus points. So you can carry both. You can carry the rifle type weapon and the pistol. And it's the same for the ammo, but the pistols carry less ammo. And then we have, down here, we have the yellow boxes, miscellaneous. And we have the different types of equipment, like binoculars help for spotting, help prevent ambushes. We have a radio that you can call in for medevac if you have wounded SEAL team members, and if not, you're going to have to carry them. Depending on how far you are, you're going to have to carry them through each zone by dropping all of your equipment. So you don't want to do that. If they're severely wounded or KIA, you're going to have to carry them all the way back. So it's a good idea to carry at least 1 or 2 radios. So here we have M61 grenades, requires no bonus points. We have flares, no bonus points. M18 smoke grenades, no bonus points are required. And we have flares. And so here we have a CAR-15, that's standard issue. That's like a shortened M16. Lighter weight. And each of these weapons has its good points and bad points. So I'll explain it during the mission. And let's see, we have a first aid kit. I believe that requires no bonus points. Let's see. Let me double check. I already assigned this, so let me see. First aid kit requires... Yeah, only the only specialized equipment that requires a bonus point is like this bonus points. It's like a starlight scope. This is a night scope that you can use for to mount on the sniper rifle, or you can just use it without the rifle to help prevent, I believe, to help prevent ambushes and stuff. Or maybe it's for spotting. I'll have to double check. But anyway, all of this is listed in the tables. And then we have, like here we have a C4. C4 can be used to blow up bridges or workshops or ammo dumps. Or they can also be used to be placed next to Viet Cong bunkers and blow them up. So these are very useful, and these require, I believe these are, yeah, these are also standard issue. So you can carry a bunch of these, but you know, you can only use them under certain situations. You don't want to carry too many. They're not that useful. It depends. They're not like some super overpowered weapon. So nothing in this game. Everything's pretty balanced. There's nothing very overpowered. They all have their pluses and minuses. So, okay, let's and then let's go up to this mat here. This is the mat setup. This is how it's going to look. This is the Ranger, the SEAL team mat, and we have our and then we're going to put during encounters. This is the Viet Cong mat, and up here we have the during VC officer assassination missions. You would put the Viet Cong officer, this guy. You would put him here, and then you try to kill him. You have to be in a close range zone. And then the downed airman missions, you put him here, and you have to try to rescue him. And there's a chance they'll execute him if you're detected. So you have to be careful there. So and then I'll explain that later. So let's see. I believe that's everything. I don't want to waste too much time going over the components. There are just note that there are a lot of item counters, a whole bunch. I think there's like total game counters. I think there's 300, if I'm almost 300 or over 300. So you know, it's a lot of work, but I hope that players will feel it was worth the effort to build the counters, to prepare the counters, because this game's a lot of fun. There's a whole, I mean, so many different possibilities of different setups and encounters and missions, and I put top priority in all of my game designs. I put a top priority on replayability, so I want players to get their money's worth. A lot of content, and it'd be a different experience every mission. I'm hoping. So let's see. I put this. Okay, I put the C4 away. Let me put it back here. Okay, and then of course we have the tables book. This is a tables-based game. All my games use the same type of game engine, and these are the mission types. I'll just read them off here. This is search and destroy mission, reconnaissance, down to airman rescue, demolition, and assassination. You have to assassinate a VC officer. So our mission today is going to be search and destroy. That's about 50% chance. That's one of the most common types of missions. These other ones are like reconnaissance is a 20% chance. And then we have 10, 10, 10 for the other 10% chance for the. So we're all set up, and I'm gonna leave this mat here until we have an encounter. And then the weather's good on this mission. It's always night. Don't forget, it's always night. And then the MZ is mission zone. So we already know what the terrain's going to be in the mission zone during the briefing before the mission. It's going to be rice paddy fields, and we're going to go to 3. If you go way out here to like 7, 8, 9, 10, this is more difficult because you have to travel through each zone on foot, and there's a chance you'll run into booby traps, VC booby traps, or be ambushed, or you can also ambush if you're lucky, if your guys are skilled or equipped right. So we'll go ahead and get started. The table footprint on this game is pretty small. You're gonna, like this, we have 4 mats. Normally I'd have this mat up above this one, and then so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then number 5, the travel zone mat is way up here. So I recommend to have all the counters spread out. I can't show you, I'm not going to move the camera, but there's a whole bunch of the items and weapons counters spread out above these mats. So I recommend at least a medium-sized table for this game. Even though the mats are A4 or 8.5 by 11, you still need space for to spread out all the counters. There are quite a few counters. So we'll go ahead and, this is our first mission. Let me go ahead and explain this real quick. That's our draw cup counter you've probably seen in other games. The metal counter, it sounds like a bell when I bump it. This is the SEAL Team Tour of Duty log. Shows the start date and then the final date. Now, the end date is actually July 1st. They only did 6-month tour of duties, the SEAL teams. They didn't do a full year. I think some did, but most did not, from what I understand. So you're only going to have a 6-month tour of duty, but it's still going to be the long. We're going to do the long campaign, so there are going to be quite a few missions. You'll see plenty of action, and we have here mission number 1. This is the date, January 8th. That's our first encounter. MZ number 3, mission zone 3. And this is the mission type, search and destroy. Here we have Vietcong kills, and VP, victory points for the mission, victory points total, and mission notes here. So we started out with 10 bonus points for this game. And if you do a short one, it's 20. So you can house rule it. If you want an easier game, you can start out with more, of course. It's your game. You can do whatever you want. But average would be 10, average difficulty. And if you want a more difficult, start out with 0. So here we have our SEAL team members. We have Larry Coleman. That's me, SEAL number 1. This is a SEAL number. These are the names. This is their start dates, and these are their skills. There are many different skills you can assign. It's maximum 5 bonus points, just like River Rats or Firebirds. There's maximum 5 skill points per man. So we have Blade, Demolition, Detection, Gunnery, Gunslinger, Gunsmith, Medic, Pathfinding, Pickle Barrel, Sniper, Spotting, and Stealth. There are a lot of skills for this game. So lots of variety. So our me, Larry Coleman, I have 5 sniper points. I'm the sniper. I like snipers in my game, so I always like to assign a sniper. And then we have 1 spotting point for Andrew Garcia. He's number 2. So these are the SEAL team numbers, and these are the same guys. You check off the boxes, so you know who's who. And then, of course, these are the same numbers here. So they're all connected. And the spotting helps to prevent ambushes on the way to and from the MZ. So we'll go ahead and get started. There's been a Huey Cobra gunship cruising around today from the nearby army base. So maybe he'll pass by again. That would be an appropriate background sound effects for the game, I think. So we'll see if he comes by. Okay, so we'll go ahead and go to missions all set up. We have assigned zone, mission weather. You only roll on these 1 time per mission. And then we already equipped the SEAL team. And insertion point, traveling to and from the mission zone. So we're going to go ahead and travel 1 time. We're going to roll 1 time per travel zone on map 1. This is map 1. Okay, and we have good weather. So we're going to go ahead and, for the first, here we go. It says skip if travel zone 1, turn 1. So we're not going to roll for the zone movement. We're going to start out here. We're going to move into the 1. Then we're going to roll for terrain. See, this movement, let me show you. This zone movement is whether you're lost or on course. And there's the modifiers. As usual, my games all use DRMs, dice roll modifiers. And it depends on the terrain, and +1 per ST. ST is SEAL Team Pathfinder skill point. SEAL Team Pathfinder skill points are very important to prevent getting lost. If you get lost, you have to remain in the same travel zone the next turn. and then there's a chance that you might get ambushed, or you have a random encounter, or you will come across a booby trap. So we're going to go ahead and roll on B2. Let's get started. Don't want to go too long. I think I hear that Huey Cobra gunship coming by. Maybe. We'll see. He's way over there, so I don't know if he'll cruise by. Okay, we rolled a 2. We rolled a 1d10. So this zone we have dense jungle, so we move this here. And we go to table B3, booby trap encounter, here. And we're going to roll 1 time for this zone, zone 1. We're going to roll 1d10, and the only modifier is if it's dense jungle, it's a +1. So no dense jungle. Okay, rolled a 9. That was close, but no booby trap encounter. So we skip B4 because there was no encounter. This tells you where to go, which table next. So this is the detection, booby trap, no booby trap. So we skip. Now we're going to go to B5, Viet Cong random encounter. We're going to roll a 1d10. We rolled a 7, no encounter. There's a +1 modifier for dense jungle, but we are in... oh, actually... Oh, we are in dense jungle. Okay, let me go back. Let me go back, sorry. I was thinking rice paddy fields. Okay. We're in dense jungle, so that was a 9. And actually we did encounter a booby trap. So we're going to roll a 1d6 to see which team member encountered the trap. They don't all encounter it. One of them will come across it, and we'll see. And we're going to see who it was. 1, that figures that's me. So I came across it. Next we roll a 1d10 to see what type of trap it is. Okay, it's a Punji stakes. That was a 4. Punji stinks were those bamboo spikes that they wiped excrement all over to try to infect and eventually kill. You would step on them, they'd cover them up with bushes, and then you'd fall into the hole, and then the spikes would come up through the boots or through the legs or whatever. So we have the Punji spike, booby trap, and those VCers. So they were very sneaky, very creative with their traps. And so we go to table we go to B4 for detection, and we have a 50% chance of detecting, and then you get a +1 per detection skill point, but it only applies to the SEAL team member that comes across the trap. So it would only apply to SEAL number 1, that's me. And I rolled a 6, so I did detect the trap and avoided it, so we're safe. That's good. Okay, so now we're going to go to table... okay, we already rolled for random encounter. There was nothing. So we're going to go to the next... Okay, let's see. Okay, we have to roll... We have to go for... Let me show you here. Okay, random encounter, no. B6 we skip because there's no random encounter. And then down SW... Severely wounded SEAL team member, downed airman survival. Nobody's wounded. We're not carrying them back on our backs through the zones, so we're not going to worry about that. And then we're going to go to B8, random event. We're going to roll random event 1 time per travel zone. 71, nothing. And then that's the end of the turn. So we go to the next zone. And we're going to roll for... We're going to go back to table B2. No, actually B1. Okay. Let me go back here. Okay, you can't move until you roll for zone movement on table B1. So you have to see if you get lost or not. So we're going to roll a 1d10. And we rolled a 9. And it is dense jungle, that's a +1. But we have no Pathfinder skill points, but that's okay. A 9 is on course, no problem. So with no modifiers, it's about a 50% chance of being lost or not. So now we can move into the next one. Now we're going to go to B2 and roll to see what type of terrain, zone terrain we have here. Okay, we rolled a 13. Oops. It's a 1d10, not a 1d20. Okay, we rolled a 10. Rice paddy fields. Okay, we're crossing through some farmland now. It's nighttime. Nobody's farming, but it's open terrain. And we go to, once again, we roll for B3. Booby trap encounter. Okay, we rolled a 1. No trap. No way. So we skip to B5. VC random encounter. We roll a 1d10. 5. No encounter. So we go ahead and skip to random event. Table B8. Roll a 2d10. 91. Nothing. Okay, for random events, just like most of my other games, there's about a 3% chance of random event each turn. So that's not going to happen so often. We might go several missions and have no random events. It depends. So that's that. Nothing. Now we're in the MZ. Okay. We can go ahead and leave the rice paddy fields. So we already know it's rice paddy fields. We don't have to roll for terrain. But we do have to roll one more time. Go back to table B3 for booby trap encounter. Okay, we rolled a 4, no encounter. That's good. And we skip to table B5 for Viet Cong random encounter. Roll a 4, no encounter. That's good. And unless we're like really skilled and we have like really good detection and binoculars, or spotting and binoculars and starlight scopes, there's a good chance we can ambush them if we're very well equipped or very well skilled. Right now we're not. So it's best to, you don't want a random VC encounter until you get a little bit better. So we'll go ahead and roll for random event on table B8. Nothing, 87. Okay, end of turn. Now we are in the mission zone. We go to table C. We're done with these tables for now. And we're going to roll to see how many Viet Cong are in the zone. I'm going to go ahead and move this out of the way so we can see this. This is the VC map. And we're going to roll to see how many. You can have a maximum of, let's see. Okay, this game, I forgot to mention, this game also requires a 1d12. You can't do a 2d6. That won't work because you have to have a minimum of 1. So they're a little less common, but I hope you can find one if you do purchase the game from Wargame Vault. So we're going to roll to see how many VC we got. Okay, we got 2 VC. That's nothing. That's going to be no problem. If you get like 5 or more, maybe, or 6 or more, it's going to be a little bit tough mission. And if you do roll a lot of VC in the MZ, it's okay to, if you're like 12, you're going to have a difficult time. It's okay to pull back and just get out of there. Don't feel bad. You might, your mission might fail, but it's better than to lose several SEAL team members. If you're really outnumbered and you're not skilled enough, you're not equipped for the situation. So we'll go ahead and go to, here comes that Cobra gunship. I can hear him coming closer. Maybe he'll stop by and circle around the house for us for a few minutes for some good sound effects. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and roll for, we rolled 2 VC on table C1. And then we're going to go to step 2, same table, We're going to roll for the type of soldier. We rolled a 7. Bunker. That's not good. Bunkers are tough. They're tough. They can fire 4 times. Okay, he's the first guy. And then we're going to roll for the second one. We rolled a 1. And that's a VC soldier. Not too bad. VC soldiers can only attack once. So these are the only 2 that we're gonna fight today. And then we start out undetected. You always start out undetected. No detection. It's nighttime. You sneak up on them, and then hopefully you can do a surprise attack, an ambush. Okay, let's go ahead and roll for their skill. Okay, 6, he's average. No, we don't have a skill counter for average. And 7, also average. No skill counter. So they're just average. Now we're going to go to Nat 2. Now we're in rice paddy fields, so we always start out in the long range zone. Okay, and then if you're if it's sparse jungle terrain, you're going to start out in the medium. And then if it's dense, you always start out in the close range. And you can't, basically if it's dense, for example, you can't attack. You can only use this range zone. Like here, it shows in, like I said earlier, it shows the range zones you can use. Dense jungle, C, close. Sparse jungle, CM, close or medium, and in rice paddy fields, CML, close, medium, or long. So we have a sniper rifle, so you can attack from any range. I believe, no, I don't. Sniper rifle cannot attack from close range. That's right. So there's certain limitations for each weapon type. Like a mortar, you can't attack with a mortar from close range. Like here, it shows the ranges. Let's see, the M21, yeah, medium, long only. So the M21 is the sniper rifle, and then the M79 is the handheld mortar, and that's also medium, long. So certain weapons you can only do certain, like the Mark 22, the silenced pistol. Oh, here comes that QE gunship, a Cobra gunship. And in Mark 22, that's a specialized weapon, the silenced pistol. You can only attack from close range. So we're going to go ahead and do unit order of attack. Okay, so if you're undetected, as we are now, you always start out undetected in the beginning, no detection. If you draw, let me show you. I'll just demonstrate. If you draw the VC counter first or whatever, and you're not detected, they're going to roll for detection check to see if they detect you. You're going to roll for detection check every single combat round as long as you're not detected. Now, as soon as you make an attack, you're detected. Unless you make an attack with the K bar. We didn't arm any K bars. Okay, any knives. Here's a K bar. Standard issue knife. I would recommend carrying a few of these, especially if you have the stealth skill, because you can do kills, silent kills, and remain undetected. So it's kind of cool. You can sneak around trying to kill VC and remain undetected. But we don't have any knives today, or silenced pistols, no Mark 22s. So as soon as we make an attack, we are detected. But we do get an ambush bonus modifier. So that's always good. So we're going to go ahead and just get started. It's easier for me just to show you than explain. Okay, we're not detected. We start out in a long range zone. Okay, Sil 6 first. Sil 6 is here. He has an M16. And you can move one. Let me show you. You can move at the start of each combat round. You can move one zone. Okay. So, seriously wounded, of course, they cannot move. Okay, so we did start out in the long-range zone. We could have moved before we drew the cup. I guess we can... Yeah, let's go ahead and go back. Let's say we didn't draw this yet. Let's redraw. Let's go ahead and move first. One time per combat round we can move before we draw from the cup, the unit order of action cup. Okay, not detected, still hidden. They have no idea that we're here. Okay, now we're going to draw. Okay, seal 3. The problem is we can't do any silent attacks. If we get close to try to take out the VC, or we can maybe we can go ahead and try to get the bunker. We can plant some C4 on the bunker while we're still undetected. But if we get in the close range zone, he's going to have a better chance of detecting us. We have to be in the close range zone to plant a C4 explosive on the bunker. Like sneak up behind the bunker. But he might detect us and open up. And he can attack, he can shoot 4 times per combat round, which is, bunkers are very dangerous. This is what's hard. You have to make some tough decisions in this game. You make the wrong decision and you can, it's all about risk management. You can really lose seals very quickly if you screw up. So I think I'm going to, that was seal 3. 3 has, okay, he doesn't have the explosive, the C4 anyway. He has the stoner 6-3. We're gonna remain, we're not gonna attack. Seal 3 is just gonna hold tight. I want to try to plant the C4 on the VC bunker if we don't get detected first. Okay, we pulled his seal 5. Seal 5 has the CAR-15 rifle. We're going to just hold tight. We're not going to do anything. I want to try to draw the seal 6. Oh, I did. Okay, good. Seal 6, I was lucky. Now I'm going to send seal 6 in by himself. This probably isn't very nice, but the more Ranger team members you have in the close range zone, the more likely you are to be detected. So I'm only going to send seal 6 in by himself. We'll just leave him here. Okay. Now it's his turn. So we have to flip over to SEAL Team, table C9, just skip all the way over. C9, SEAL Team, C4 attack on Viet Cong bunker. If VC bunkers may also be destroyed with C4 explosives. If STM, is SEAL Team member, is carrying at least one C4 unit and is in a close range zone. One combat round is required in the close range zone to place the C4 next to the VC bunker before detonation. Place one C4 counter next to the VC bunker counter on map 3. The STM placing this C4 may not attack that combat round. The next combat round, the C4 automatically detonates. Roll 1d10, and if 1 to 5 it does not detonate, maybe it was wired wrong. And then the 6+, it detonates and destroys the bunker. But we have a modifier here, +1 per demolition skill point. But we don't have any demolition skill points. Okay, so if it does not detonate, then we have a 50% chance if it does not detonate. And I don't think I put the rule in that you can try to reset it. I believe it's... Let me double check here. There's so many little rules. They're all in here as notes, but I'm just trying to go by memory. I believe it's lost. The explosive is lost. I thought I put a note in here for that. Doesn't say demolition. Yeah, I actually did not put a note in here for that. I thought I did. Let me double check here. Just 1 second, please. Yeah, there's no note. Okay. I would say... Yeah, I would say you could reset it. Try to reset it as long as you remain in the close range zone. But it would take 1 combat round to reset rewire it, whatever. I'll have to add a note to this, update the tables book. But if it doesn't explode, I can take a risk and remain close to the bunker. If he spots us, then he's just going to open up at close range, and that's just very dangerous, a very dangerous situation. So we'll go ahead and place the explosive, the C4. We'll spend our turn doing that. Okay. We placed it right next onto the bunker. He doesn't know we're there yet. Hopefully he won't detect us. If he detects him, he's going to just open up. Seal 2. We're going to hold back. We're not going to. Seal 2 has the M16. No, we're going to just hold back. Okay, VC2 is the... Here, he's the soldier. VC soldier. Now we're going to go back to table... Let's see, we're going to go back to table... Flip back to table C3, VC, SEAL Team Detection. We're going to roll 1d20 for detection. We have all the modifiers here. Now, just so you know, I also have a universal DRM calculator you can use with any of my games. You start out with 0 and then you move these back and forth to calculate, and the final one that you end up on, that's the DRM that you apply. So it's very convenient. If you can't do it in your head, or you don't want to, or you don't want to use a regular calculator, this is very quick, convenient. Sometimes you have a bunch of modifiers and it's probably a good idea to use it. Usually you can probably do it in your head, but okay, we're at 45 minutes, not too bad. This is going to be a short mission. We're going to go ahead and roll. We have, dense jungle terrain, stealth. We have all these different modifiers. We have no stealth skill points. Okay, +1 per average VC unit. Oh, okay. So if there's like 12 of them, they're going to get a plus, that minimum, like let's say, if they're, okay, let's say there's 8 or 9 average. You can have a +9 modifier. And if there's the greens, of course, you'd have a -2 but per green unit. But if there's like 12, there's a really good chance you're going to get detected right away. More eyes watching for you. So we have +1 STM in the medium range. So that's bad for us. So we have +2 for 2 average VC units, and we have a +5 because there's 5 of us in the medium range zone. So that's a +7, and then a +2 per STM in the close range zone. So it's a +9, and it's good weather. +11, and the rice paddy fields is +13. Ooh, maybe we shouldn't have sent him in, because there's a really good chance we're going to get detected. Okay, rolled a 7. Oh, we barely got detected. Okay, a 20 plus is detected. So let me see, let me double check these. I hope we didn't get detected. Yeah, we got detected. Okay, it's the rice paddy fields. It's easier to get detected. I should have been more careful. Like I said, I haven't played this in such a long time. I forgot the risks. So yeah, 7. There we go. 7 plus 13 is a 20. So we're detected. So let's remove the no detection counter. Put it over here. And I pray that he survives. because he's going to be targeted. Okay, so VC number 2 is going to, we go to here. Where are we at here? Okay, the VC attack table is, where are we at here? Way in the back here, okay. Viet Cong attack. We got to skip over to C11. The soldier is going to roll one time per VC soldier, so he gets 1 attack per combat round. So he's okay. We're gonna let me read through this real quick. It's been so long since I've. Okay, yeah, we have to roll for the targeting first here. Targeting seals. Okay, we go to. It tells you which tables to go to. I didn't even look. I just skipped over, but it shows you which ones to go to. So, VC units always attack the closest range zone with SEAL team members first, if capable of doing so. So we skip to 3 because we're not going to roll. They're going to automatically target SEAL 6, both of them. So he's in big trouble. And VC, sniper, mortar, and RPG units may not target STMs in the close range zone. If all STMs are in the close range zone and only VC, sniper, and RPG, mortar units remain, VC units automatically evade. So that's just a little side rule. So they're going to automatically attack. I have my attack counters today. Yesterday I forgot. I couldn't find them, and it's a little harder to track. So we're going to go ahead and go attack, defend, like that. It's easier to keep track of. And we're going to roll 1d10 one time. We roll a 6. And we have all these modifiers here, quite a few modifiers, but I'll just do it quickly in my head. Let's see, medium range. We have no smoke grenades. Okay, it's a +1 for VC, soldier, bunker, and close range zone. So good weather +2, so it's a +3. It's a 9, that's borderline. Okay, yeah, so he missed. That was way close. Okay. So we get a +3 modifier. So that's what the bunker's going to get. He's also going to get a +3. Seal 4. Okay, now, since he's detected, we're detected now. This is Seal 4. He's got, oh no, he doesn't have any flares. I mean, no smoke grenades. Okay, I was going to throw a smoke grenade into the close range zone. But, oh, I don't know. Can we do that? Let's see. I don't remember. I think you can do, yeah, grenade RPG. Let's see. It's been so long since I played this. I apologize. It looks like I don't even know what I'm doing, but like I said, it's been about a year since I played this. And let's see, smoke grenades. Yeah, I think it's only in the same range zone. So Seal 6, he already did his turn, so he can't drop a smoke grenade. He has an M18. He can't do that. So we let's see, who did I just roll? Seal 4. Actually, it should be here. Seal 4. Why I put it up on top? Okay, Seal 4. He has a flare and only the M61 grenades. What the hell? We're gonna. This is very risky. If we send in Seal 4 to attack, and he doesn't. Okay, one thing I forgot to mention too is that this game does not have suppression. I didn't include suppression to try to kind of speed up gameplay. I did not include suppression for the Firebirds or the the River Rats PBR and PCFs either, because I wanted them all to be the same, you know, the basic rules. If you want something like with suppression, I have my Battle of Vietnam tactical skirmish game, and that's with the Rangers, U.S. Rangers in Vietnam. That does have suppression. So anyway, so if I send him in, do I try to? It's already his turn. He's already finished. Do I try to hit the bunker? But if not, then they'll both be at risk. I guess it doesn't matter. I might as well, because he's going to get shot at anyway. So he can only attack one, not both. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and attack with the bunker. So what we do is when we attack, we toss one grenade. So we're throwing an M61 grenade, and we remove that from the mat, put it up there. And we're targeting the bunker. We threw a grenade at the bunker. Now, bunkers can be attacked with RPGs. Now, when I say RPG, I'm talking about a VC RPG. See, it says VC at the top left corner. These can only be acquired from dead RPG VC soldiers. So you can attack bunkers with RPGs, grenades, grenade launchers, and C4 explosives, and I believe, yeah, that's it. So there's no flamethrowers in this one. I don't think the SEAL teams carried flamethrowers. I did include flamethrowers with my battles South Pacific Australian Commandos game, but I did not give them flamethrowers. That's probably, I don't think they carried flamethrowers. So let's see, we'll go ahead and roll for attack. We go to table C7, grenade RPG attack on Viet Cong. So let's pray that we hit the bunker and at least wound them inside the bunker. Let's see, we are, let me calculate these real quick. Okay, we get a +1 for the M61 grenade. And it's a VC bunker. That's a larger target. We get a +1, so that's +2. Good weather, +2, so it's a +4. We don't have any pickle barrel skill points, so that would be a +2, but we don't get that. And then, okay, it's a +4. If we're undetected, it's like an ambush attack. That would be a +3, but we're detected. So we get a +4. That's pretty good. +4. Okay, I rolled a 7, and then that's an 11. So we did hit the bunker. That's good. So we go ahead and go down to Note B to see how many wounds I got. But the modifier is a -4 if it's a VC bunker. They're harder to wound when they're holed up in the bunker. So we're going to roll a 1d20 for wounds. Okay, I rolled a 14, and then a -4 is a 10. They get... yeah, moderately wounded. Wow, good. That was great. We're very lucky with that roll. So an MW, moderate wound. We're going to put him here. That's great. They're going to get blown to hell this next. Hopefully get blown to hell the next combat round. If it detonates. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. That was good timing because now it's going to be... yeah, it's his turn now. Okay, you see one. His turn to attack. Now, we'll put this here, and we're going to have to roll to see who he attacks. We'll do a 1d, we'll do a 1d10. Let me see for targeting. Let's see how I did that. So we go back to table... okay, if they're not present, then the next lowest one is targeted. So go ahead and roll a 1d6. And, okay, roll a 4. Okay, so he's going to target 4. So if it had been like a 2, he would have been targeted anyway. So he's going to shoot at 4. He's going to roll 4 times because he's a bunker. Okay. Roll those 3 3s. That's strange. And an 8. I believe the 8 is a miss. Let me go ahead and calculate because he's wounded. He has a moderate wound. And let's see. We've got... Okay, mortar. BC bunker, close range. He gets a +1. Okay, he gets a minus. Actually, gets a -3. Oh, a -1 per. Okay, so it's moderate when he gets -3, but then he gets a +1 because it's close range. So it's a -2. That's a total miss. So thank God that we wounded him, because that would have been a hit. No way, it still would have missed, I think. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so anyway. So, let's continue. Seal 1, that's me. I'm the sniper. I'm going to go ahead and shoot. I can't attack the bunker with the sniper rifle. It's no effect. So I'm going to have to attack him. The VC soldier number 1. This is me. Excuse me. And... put the defend counter. We're targeting VC soldier number 2, and to fire, I'm going to move this 1 time to fire our sniper rifle. Now I don't have a starlight scope, so it's going to be a little harder to hit him. But I do have the sniper skill maxed out at 5. So maybe I'll hit him. So I go ahead and go to, I want to finish this up. I want to go ahead and go to, let's see, the different types of attacks. We have grenade attack. We're going to go ahead and go to machine gun attack. Yeah, sniper. Okay, we have rifle attack here. Tells you the type of weapons, and we have the M21. So let's go ahead and roll. I can roll a 7, and we are in the medium range zone. So we got 5 sniper skill points. It's a +1, and an M21. Long range, nope. M21 medium range, yes, +2. So we get a +3. If we had a starlight scope, we'd get another +2, but we don't. So we do get a +3. And I rolled a 7, so that's a hit. We just hit the soldier with a sniper rifle. Didn't know what happened, didn't know what hit him. Okay, we're going to go down to note B. Table C5, note B. It is rolled to see what kind of wounds he got. Okay, rolled a 16. That was a good roll. Okay, 16 is a severely wounded, but we get a +5 modifier for the sniper rifle, so he's killed in action. We got our first VC kill. That's great. He's dead. Just blew him away. Okay, we'll leave him there. And I believe that's the end of the combat round. Now we'll remove VC2 from the draw cup pool. And let's see, we're going to go ahead and roll for detonation. Let's see here. I'm in the wrong book here. Let's see. Just 1 second, please. Okay, we can go ahead and roll for detonation now. It's the next combat round. So we get a 50% chance of detonating. Okay, I rolled a 9. Yeah, it automatically detonates and it's destroyed. Boom. That was a lucky roll. We don't have any. We didn't have any. Demolition skill points. Our SEAL team member number 6. Now you can you can role play and say, okay, this is going to be my demolition expert. You can max out his demolition skill points, and then you can give him a bunch of C4 explosives, and then you can try to blow things up. But you can only use C4 for the VC units. You can only use C4 against bunkers. So, okay, he's destroyed. Boom. Massive explosion. Didn't know what hit him. Okay, we got 2 kills. That's great. Let's go ahead and mark... we took no casualties, which was really, really good mission. If you have more VC units, there's a good chance you're going to take casualties. You have to be very, very careful and plan things out very well. The distances and types of attacks. If you're taking on a whole bunch, or just retreat. It's okay to retreat if you're severely outnumbered. We're going to go ahead and mark down 1 S for soldier, K killed, and we have a bunker, B, 1 bunker. So I marked them down here. And the mission was successful. And we'll calculate our VPs when we get back to base. So we're going to go ahead and remove these. They're gone. And we can move these back. Doesn't matter right now. Only if we have a random encounter. Put these up here. Okay, we're going to go ahead and move to... Let's move our map back here. There we go. And we were in MZ3. Good weather. Okay, let's go ahead and move back. We're heading back to the extraction point. And so we go ahead and flip back to table... let's see. Table B1. We do it all over again. We roll for... actually, we got to roll... Yeah, even if you're in the MZ, you have to roll for... for pathfinding to see if you get lost or not. Because you can get lost in the MZ trying to go head back. So let's go ahead and roll 1D... roll 1D20. Okay, we rolled a 4, but... It's good weather, it's a +2, and then we get another +1. So +3 modifiers, we get a +2 for good weather, and then we get a +1 for rice paddy fields. So we're on course, we're not lost. Now we can exit and start heading back. We'll go ahead and roll for zone terrain type on table B2. Okay, and we rolled a 7, sparse jungle. So we move the marker here. Is this upside down? No, okay. This is a SEAL team emblem. Probably can't see it, but this was one of their official emblems, so I made a little marker out of it. Yeah, right here, this is the same emblem. It says SEAL Team 2, has a little seal and a parachute and stuff. So that was one of their insignias for Vietnam, during the Vietnam War. So we have sparse jungle, and we're going to go to table B3. We're going to roll for booby trap. Nope, we rolled a 7, no booby trap. That's good. That's always good. And we're going to go ahead and roll for Viet Cong random encounter on table B5. 3, no random encounter. We're going to go ahead and skip to table B8 for random event. No random event. Okay, that's that. Now we go ahead and go back to B1. We can't move yet because we have to roll for navigation check first. See if we get lost or not. So we'll go ahead and roll 1d10. It's sparse jungle. Okay, we rolled a 9, but it's good weather, so we rolled an 11. No, yeah, that's totally on course. Now we can move. Okay, now we're heading back to the extraction point. Maybe there's a PBR or two waiting for us. They're going to pick us up on a canal or river or something. And now we're going to roll for zone terrain, table B2. We rolled an 18. Oop. Sorry, roll a 1d20. You got to roll a 1d10. Okay, 3, dense jungle. You're going to have about a 50% chance of dense jungle. There's a lot of dense jungle in South Vietnam. And we go to B3 for booby trap encounter. 2, no booby trap. Even with the modifier, the +1 dense jungle modifier, there's no booby trap encounter, which is good. Booby trap encounters are never a positive thing. Okay, we're going to go to table B5 for VC random encounter. 2, nothing. We're going to go ahead and skip to table B8 for random encounter. I mean, a random event. 89, nothing. Now we're going to go ahead and go back to table B1, and we're going to roll for zone movement. See if we get lost or not. 3. Oh no. What are we, dense jungle? 4, 5. Yeah, we're lost. Somebody got us lost. One of the team members' compass took a wrong compass reading or something. So we're going to have to go through and roll. We're going to skip zone terrain, B2, because it's the same zone. And we're going to go ahead and go to table B3. We're going to have to roll for VC booby counter, booby trap encounter check. Booby encounter, there you go. Okay, I hope I didn't offend anybody for that. Okay, roll a 7, +1, 8. No, nothing. Okay. And we go ahead and roll for VC random counter again. Okay, rolled an 8, +1, 9. Oh, that was close, but no encounter. We roll for random event again. 91, nothing. Now we go back to table B1 again and see if we can get back on course. And let's see if we can roll. Yeah, roll 5, +2, and then -1. So that's a 6. Yeah, we're on course. So we go ahead and move into the thing. And let's see. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and roll one more time because you have to account for the travel time. Okay, we're going to go ahead and roll. But you don't roll, you're not going to roll for zone movement after that because that's the extraction point. So you're going to have to just basically roll for, booby traps and random VC encounters. So we rolled a 3, dense jungle still. And we're going to have to roll for booby trap on booby trap encounter on table B3, nothing, which is good. And then table B5, VC random encounter. Okay, nothing. Okay, so we rolled a 7. Okay, that's it. We made it back to the extraction point, and then the PBRs are waiting for us to pick us up and then take us back to base. So it was mission accomplished. We got 2 VC kills. We took no casualties. It was a great mission. We lucked out with only 2 VC, no random encounters, no booby trap encounters, which is really good. If you have a mission that's way out here, there's a good chance you're going to come across a booby trap or at least one VC random encounter. So I believe, let's go ahead and go to our sheet here, and then we got, we're going to go ahead and flip to the back of the tables book and see what we got, how many points we got. Okay, no random event. Let's see. Yeah, here we got return to base, table G1. This shows how many victory points you get or lost, awarded or lost, and then how many bonus points were awarded, how many bonus points were awarded, short game, long game. But if you fail a mission, you can actually lose bonus points. So it kind of encourages you to try to complete the mission no matter what. So let's see, mission successful. We got 100, plus we killed 2 VC, 120 points. And we got 10, 18. We got plus 18 bonus points. That's pretty good. So we got 120 VPs and 18 bonus points. Oh wait, no, we're doing the long game here. Okay, so yeah, we got plus 8 bonus points. No, plus 4. 4 and then 5. So we got 9 bonus points. So we're going to write these down here. You can keep track here. I can assign them. What was it? 9, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, sorry, that's 9, not 5. 9. And then before the next mission, we can use these to assign, increase the skill points, or for specialized weapons or equipment, we can use those to equip them. So we got 100 and let's see, we got 100 victory points plus. Yeah, we got 100. That's great. So 100 and then 100. We wrote 100 in twice. Oops, wrong one. Okay, I'm really spaced out today. So I've been making a lot of these videos recently. I'm kind of tired, but I wanted to get this one made. So we got 100 victory points for the mission and 100 total for the campaign total. So yeah, no wounds. So we'll probably, before the next mission, we'll assign some new, probably skills. I don't know, we'll see. I'll have to decide. So yeah, we're doing good so far. That was a really good mission, actually. There's a bunch of different types of missions, and I really feel like this game offers a lot of variety, and it's just a lot of fun to play. It's there's so many different possibilities, things that can happen or whatever, and it's just there are a lot of counters you have to prepare, but I hope the players feel like it's worth it to do so. So it's and I recommend using Decision Games blink counters. They turn out very nicely, like nice and thick. I do cut them out individually. I print the counter sheets out on photo paper, matte photo paper, and then I cut them out and paste each one individually. It takes a long time, but I can do about 2 per minute after they're cut. You can see my video I made about counter preparation, but it's it's a little bit time consuming, but these counters are super durable, and they'll last years and years. I've never had any of my counters fall apart or come apart or anything. So anyway, thank you for watching. I seem to have lost one of my counters. There we go, Seal 3. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're interested in the game, if you enjoyed the video and you think you might like to check out the game, please see it on Wargame Vault. It's available as print and play. None of the mats are large. They're all A4 or letter size 8.5 by 11. You can print it out either size, and the table footprint is not so large. But you do need, I recommend at least a medium-sized table, because you're going to have to spread out. There's a lot of counters for weapons and items and equipment, so you will need a little bit extra space for those counters. And so I think that's all. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.